Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So, my boy Delta's house. Delta, retired firefighter, doing his floor. Had to go. I let my miter saw to one of my guys when I was a general contractor. Sergio never returned it, so I had to run out to the shop and grab this stuff. So we're doing a laminate floor. You need a table saw, miter saw, knee pads, extension cords, finish nailer. Once we lay down the quarter round, but I'm gonna start a video. This is gonna be a multi-part video showing you guys how to do they have a very nice home, Kendra and Dennis. And so they had already pulled up all the carpeting, took out all the furniture, obviously. We got a beautiful wedding couple right there. So we do have a couple issues here. I used to be a general contractor, so we used to build stuff and do all kinds of good stuff. But so you definitely you don't want to have furniture and everything in it. Obviously, they tore out all the carpet already yesterday, and this is their dining rooms / sweatshop because he's a retired firefighter and his wife's a Milwaukee school teacher. Anyways, she has a side business that they do t-shirts, so Dennis nicknamed their dining room the sweatshop. So we have a problem here. There's a hump in the floor. So in their rec room, there's a double joist that goes the length of the house. Hey, Delta. One of Milwaukee's finest, retired. So you can see the previous owners, when they built the house, they put some sort of floor patch there. So they had some sort of humping issue or bulging issue from the joist downstairs. And I think what it is the joist. If you look at joists, if they're not milled correctly or they have like a little bit of a bow, it's called crowning. Okay. So grab a level if you ever have an issue like this. And whenever you do laminate flooring, it's gotta be straight. Like there can't be any bulges in the floor. So look at that. See that gap right there? That's not good. So when you have a teetering like that and it goes the length there, we're running the floor this way. So parallel to the joist. So the joists in this house are running this way. Sometimes it goes this way. Whatever the case is. That's all right. What's going on, Bubba? What you doing, huh? You want to be by your Uncle Dennis and your daddy, huh? So, anyways, we're going to get it's called floor leveler. And Dennis is going tomorrow to Home Depot to get it's a pre-mix stuff. So we'll do a video on that. But we're going to actually...
No, we're mixing it.
Yeah, we're on the mix stuff, not the pre-mix. And you can get it cheaper in a mix in a powder form that you have to mix. At 40 pounds, for one 40-pound bag is the same as 1 gallon of pre-mixed at like $38. I think the 40-pound bag is like $40 or about the same as the pre-mix. So because we have quite a bit of floor here, we have to level out. We want to, obviously don't want to have to spend $1 gazillion. So that's our form. We're going to start with 8 boxes. Now, whenever you have one of these, you got your installation kits.
Yeah.
So we have some floor outlets here that we're going to get bigger plates, because whenever you install a laminate vinyl flooring or wood flooring or whatever you want to go with, you have to leave a gap around all your edges. Okay. And the reason being is the floor moves, the manufacturer says. So inside the installation kits, there's like a tap block, a pry bar, spacer, so on and so on. Well, these shims, when they installed the carpet, they put these shims down here by this opening and this opening. Reason why they did that is because if they would have just laid the carpet flat, there would have been a little lip, I assume, by the ceramic floor. So that's why they shimmed it. If you could see, they did the thinner part of the shim here and the thicker part there. So when the carpet was down, there was no lip right there, right? Okay. So you're gonna need one of these. You don't have to go with the Roberts. You can go with any kind of But you got your spacers, your pry bar, and your tap block, and Dennis went and bought mallets and these. When I was doing floors a long time ago, they didn't have these cool little things, and I'll show you. This is just basically a tap block, basically. It's kind of nice. They didn't have those, like I said. So like inside this kit, there you go. So several shims, and then the tap block, the pry bar, so on and so on. And we're gonna run these all the way around the, and there's your pry bar, heavy duty pry bar, I think. How much you pay for the $23? What is it for that? So then, like I said, we're gonna start the floor this way, correct?
Yep.
And we're gonna start, instead of starting by the fireplace, we're gonna finish by the fireplace, which I hope that's not gonna be a problem, that we have a super small little piece there at the end. So I'm gonna get a measurement here. Oh, you're gonna need a tape measure as well. You don't have any of those contracted pencils when we did your kitchen, do you? Oh, contracted. So what I would do, if I were you, is measure your room. The width or the direction that you're going. So we're gonna be we're laying the planks this way. So we're gonna be coming out from the foyer this way and then finishing on this wall, right? And then we got a jam saw, we're gonna cut out the jam so the pieces go up underneath there. I've seen guys and gals that aren't experienced and they just leave a little, like a U shape around, very unprofessional. So we're gonna get a measurement. We're gonna open up these boxes. I'm gonna put you on pause and we're gonna get a measuring. We're gonna measure the width of the plank and I'm gonna measure this room and see how much, because I don't wanna end up by the fireplace with a small little piece here that we have to scribe, you know, with the stone on the fireplace. So, and we were not going to get a perfectly exact measurement, like to the 1/8 of an inch or anything. But I want to make sure that we have a full plank or close to a full plank by the edge of the fireplace here. So when we do scribe that, we're not sitting there with a small little piece. It's going to look like dog shit. Okay. So I'm going to put you on pause. We're going to measure these planks real quick. Okay, guys. So we had to remove the transition pieces here. You can see that the tile is uneven all the way across. Oh, you do got some, right on. So here's a dilemma that you kind of face with here. So here's the shims that come in the kit. So if we were just to lay these down, you see that nice little gap there? Yeah, we are going to use a laminate or a transition that matches this floor. We're not doing a silent floor underneath here because each of these pieces has a silent floor attached to it. Some people say, oh, you got to run the foam or the silent floor as it's called. So when it comes to this, what we're going to do is, Dee went downstairs and got some caulk, and what we're going to do is we're going to place these shims so you can see how the gap is there. But now if we place a shim up underneath there and we caulk it in place, I just don't like that. The transition is going to help support this, but as you can see, it brings it up almost even. So that's what we're going to end up doing. If we would have had a pack of these shims, that'd have been perfect, because we could run them.
I'd go get some. They should have those. I'd rather do it.
We're gonna decide what we're gonna do on this. I'm gonna put you on pause. So this is gonna be part one of a few videos. So we're gonna decide. Dee's gonna run over to Ace Hardware because he's pretty far from Ace or from Home Depot or a big box store. So he's gonna run over to Ace. These are actually like a cedar siding shingle or a cedar roofing shingle, and you can get these at Home Depot, whatever, because they are wider. The regular door shims, the pine ones, they'll probably have those, and we'll have to use many more of them, but we're gonna get a nail, and we're going to line them up so we're not gonna get any sort of flex. And if we were to place them like this, and in that gap, you might get a flex in there. And being that this is a main entryway, we don't want to take that risk. So it's better just to butt them up all the way straight down the chute here. So this will be part one of many videos. Please like and subscribe to the channel. What do you say, Dee? Ciao.